Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Normal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed review of the latest budget offering from Xiaomi in India, the Xiaomi Redmi 6A. So Redmi 6A is the successor of the hugely popular Redmi 5A, and this device comes with upgraded hardware as well, and the pricing remains almost the same. It's 5,999 pricing. That's the starting pricing of the 2GB RAM variant, and there is 16GB storage. So there are a lot of upgrades to the Redmi 6A. In this video we'll talk about all those things. So let's get started with the detailed review. So first step, let's have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that the Redmi 6A now comes with an 18:9 aspect ratio. That has been the latest trend of among all the smartphone OEMs. So we have the 18:9 aspect ratio. We have a 5.45 inches screen size. The bezels have been slightly reduced, and you can see the design elements also looks pretty good. You can see the sides have been tapered, which gives it a good feel altogether. The back panel is a plastic build, but the build quality looks pretty good. We have the speaker unit at the back panel, the 13 megapixel camera, LED flash, and the Mi logo. And overall it feels a good device to hold on because of the curved edges. It gives it a good feel, and the size of the device and the form factor feels it really good. So it's a compact device in this price segment, and the power and volume keys are on the right side. The top panel houses the 3.5mm audio jack, the bottom panel has the micro USB charging slot, and the left side houses the dual SIM card slot. One is a SIM card and the second is a SIM card and a micro SD card included. So there is a dedicated SD card slot as well. So in terms of the design, the device looks pretty good, and pretty good for the pricing it is being offered, and the build quality is again pretty good. It has a plastic build, but the material quality is again acceptable for the price segment. Now talking about the display is, as I said before, 18:9 aspect ratio, and we have a 5.45 inch screen size. And this display looks quite good. It's bright, vivid, and crisp display. For the price segment, this is definitely a good display, and the touch response also feels quite nice. The colors are vivid, and the brightness levels are also acceptable, and outdoor visibility also feels quite good. So overall, for the pricing it is being offered, the display feels quite good. Now moving on to the software. So all the Xiaomi smartphones have been running on the MIUI. So we have the latest version of MIUI. When the device was launched, it was MIUI 9.6, but now we have the MIUI 10 update. Right now our device is running the MIUI 10. This is the global version. This is a stable build, and this has the latest version of MIUI. So MIUI 10 offers new features as well, and the looks are also been changed. You can see the icons, quick toggles, and all those things have been changed. And if you look at the software aspect, this device comes with a plethora of options to choose. We have full screen display, then second space is included, additional options like dual app support. There is app lock via password, and also other options are included. There is also theme support, and this device comes with an UI which is feature rich. So that's the MIUI 10, and overall we feel this is definitely a good UI for customizations. Now talking about the performance. So the phone is powered by the Helio A22 chipset. It's a quad-core chipset. This is probably the first time we are seeing A series in India, and the Helio A22 is a good chipset for an entry-level smartphone because it's a quad-core chipset, but it is having a clock speed of 2 GHz, and it's a 12nm manufacturing process that makes it even efficient. And the benchmark score is around 61K, so that's a pretty good score for an entry-level smartphone. And in terms of the performance, you can see that it is nice in terms of performance, no lags whatsoever, and it is efficient in terms of switching between apps as well. And you can play casual games on this device, not for heavy gaming, but still you can play most of the games on this device. So the performance is definitely good for the pricing it is being offered. We have the 2GB RAM variant, and we never felt any sort of lagginess or issues while using the Redmi 6A. Now talking about the other aspects, as I said before, this device comes with the dual SIM card support. It has a dedicated SD card slot, and there is dual VoLTE out of the box on this device. Now moving on to the cameras. So this device comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera. We have a f-stop 2.2 aperture and an LED flash included, and on the front panel we have a 5 megapixel shooter with f-stop 2.0 aperture. The camera interface is almost similar what we've seen on any Xiaomi smartphone. We have the portrait mode for the selfies, but portrait mode for the rear camera is missing. Now talking about the camera samples, this is one area where we were quite impressed with the camera performance. We had done a detailed camera review and found the camera to be really performing one. The color quality looks good and the sharpness levels are impressive, especially for a phone in the budget segment or the entry level segment. This is definitely good performance, and also there is EIS support available for the video recording, which is at 1080p resolution. So overall, in terms of the camera performance, this device definitely is good and probably the best we are seeing in this price segment. There is also a 5 megapixel selfie camera which does a really good job, and the selfies turned out to be pretty good. There is also portrait selfie mode available. Now moving on to the battery. So the phone comes with a 3000 mAh capacity battery, and since this is a 12nm manufacturing process, the battery performance is actually really good. And with casual usage, because this is a budget smartphone, this is mostly meant for casual usage like emails, browsing, checking social networking apps, etc. For that type of kind of usage, the battery performance is definitely good, and you can get slightly more than a day with battery life. And the screen on time could be anywhere around 5 to 6 hours, which is quite good for an entry level smartphone, and the overall battery performance is definitely good. So that's the detailed review of the Redmi 6A. So Redmi 6A is definitely a worthy upgrade of the Redmi 5A in terms of the design, the build quality, and you can also see that this has 18:9 aspect ratio, good performance, cameras have been improved, and battery life is really good. There is hardly anything to complain on the Redmi 6A considering the price segment it is being offered at 5,999 pricing. This is definitely the best smartphone you can get below the 6K price segment with a really good camera as well. So that was the detailed review of the Redmi 6A. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. This is Normal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.